I'm gonna throw that semantic out there as we start looking at it. You can start hitting up the menus to see the most expensive ones. You've dug yourself in that hole, sir, but let's get into it. SRG facing off against TS, and the index is telling us it's only a negative 0.6 for TS.
Not gonna lie, I never understood the numbers. People even contact me on IG, bro, I have no clue. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping into the game. SRG going up against Team and Spirit. This is the knockout stage, where SRG has been looking very promising so far. Can Team Spirit finally get a win against the Selangor Red Giants?
Yeah. Out. We jump right into the land. Dawn and Brick, give us your first initial thoughts about the draft, because I feel like it's either or.
Yeah, I do feel the same way. I think the way that there's a Badang Farsa in mid would immediately grant SRG ways to deal with the pressure that Sao could potentially do on this Hilda. And we're seeing it right now. There's such fast wave clear that we're getting, but it's not that Team Spirit are incapable of fighting back.
That's a new Badang skin. I've never seen that skin before.
It's new.
It's new. I've never seen that before.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good skin. And so far, the traits have been very proactive so far, with Little Wanderer falling into the hands of TS. At the very least, the bold crap. No, I totally agree with you, right? Because it's one of those scenarios whereby your HP is a more valuable resource than actually having pressure when you don't have prio.
Oh.
Crab might be in some trouble here. He takes the Electrify Beats, and that's first blood already. As the guy's looking for a trade back. With the help of the Turtle Boat, he gets it. That's Sao going down. Feather Airstrike comes immediately after, onto one Sunset Lover. Flickers out of the way. Even the Lethal Ignition didn't burn him down low enough. Loses his regenerate because of it. And now the Turtle being contested heavily as Yums trying to control both members of TS single-handedly as the rest of SRG comes in for the fight. Pulled on by Sora, and one shot takes it away. Electrifying Beats into the Retribution. Big wins for TS.
Oh, because look at that, Sakai, it's still on cooldown.
He didn't have his Retribution, but SRG were able to set up so well for that. Yums has been holding that Turtle Bit for a very long time, even when Stormy was trying. This is gonna be a problem. Sao, you're the guy expected to really put the pressure for Team Spirit early on, but SRG, they see you as a target, not as a threat.
Oh, wait, hold on. Already using the Mountain Shocker, punished straight away. Good usage from Sunset Lover to find the pick onto Yums.
Very proactive response from Team Spirit. They're not allowing the momentum to completely shift in favor of SRG. But what we fail to take into account so far is the fact that the gold lane is a bit too pressured by Innocent.
He's dead. Exactly. This is why Sora is a nasty laner. He should technically die here. Oh. There we go. Sao gets a trade back. Hiko, despite him dying, he does end up ratching the surface. Pram, kiting, knowing that he is doomed, is willing to buy enough time, and Yulms decides to back off from this initiation. Who's gonna get it? One shot or Sunset? Nah, it's one shot.
Beautiful decision from Pram. He could have walked back, but he decided to walk away just so SRG could make sure that they get the objective all to themselves. He bought so much time, even almost getting the attention of Sunset Lover, but what could you do at that point? No one was ready to contest against SRG.
Oh, I mean, he's trying. Innocent is trying to be extremely proactive on the map. He needs to get his off, but he's too late. Sao blows him out of the water. One shot, now going back to his farm.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake, but it's really nice.
Because he's been winning lane for majority of this game already. So even if you would look at, or even if you would compare the gold between these two gold laners, he's still slightly ahead of Hiko, and I guess that's what really matters. The fact that he's not able to stack as much in terms of the Skypiercer stats, and the fact that they're not allowing this Ranger to snowball. But now, they're gonna take out some turrets, and I think that's a really good decision to make, considering that they haven't gotten any just yet. But before that...
Oh, they're looking for an opportunity here. Transformed, and now looking for more. Sunset Lover, he could look for an engagement. They've already used the Mountain Shocker. They know exactly where they're going, and unfortunately for this, he's gonna be first. Oh, flickers out of the way! Still getting punted down by Sao. A trade back coming in from Sakai's, and on the opposite side, we do see that one shot gets obliterated. Selangor Red Giants opening the fan wide as Kid Bomba now making an attempt on their life. Sakai still with the Traceless able to get out of there with the help of Yums to buy a bit of time.
Oh, Stormy!
Flicker after Flicker, but does Stormy have the Feather Airstrike? He doesn't. Cram on the way. Falling Star Moon, is it going to connect to the backline? Gets on top of Sunset Lover. A Flicker Feather Airstrike, but the movement almost good enough. A double for Stormy.
Dude, you gotta respect Barca when she does have that lightning truncheon, but now one shot tries to get over, and Stormy gets out of the map.
They want to do a little bit more as Cram is going to get reduced down from his armor. And Innocent wants to just punt him down, give him the kill, ults right into it, and slay. Innocent finding another.
Gideon, when you say that
Yums, Kibamba can decide to get on top of him if he wants to, but the Traceless is going to be, the Mountain Shocker is going to be a huge deterrent. They know exactly where everybody is. And now Sora gets a free push on that top side as they look for the engagement down. down onto Cram. They're trying to deny his space and now finally reducing his armor. The help of Sawa allowing Hiko to find one. That's a little bit of gas in the engine, but he's going to need a lot more if he wants to win this game.
Yeah, we just mentioned it. Team Spirit, now they're the ones grouping up together. Definitely sacrificing some side lanes to a certain extent, but so long as they get Hiko going, then that's what's going to matter for them at this point.
Going to be a hot game here. Sawa once again on the back line of Hiko now has to go into a 1v1, allowing Sakai's to finish off the kill. He goes out of bounds. Great tech coming in from Innocent. All's already used, but the manager members and players are out of there. Hiko dies. Sakai's trade, one shot, disappeared. A 2-for-1 in favor of SRG.
But again, I kind of feel like it's good because look at the draft coming in from Team Spirit. If Hiko is not doing well in the Lord, which by the way, I really feel like you have the draft that is able to punish Team Spirit here.
All right. The bouncer shocker has already been thrown out. All positions have been revealed. Trying to get a little bit of poke out to Kid Bomba's side, forcing Innocent to go into his iframes. Now that he's in his landing form, really, the resources start coming out. Feather airstrike first. Saved by a flicker. Kid Bomba walks away alive, but that's a lot of major resources from the side of SRG.
Yeah.
We can see that SRG, they're making it a hard time for Team Spirit to get to the back line.
Yeah, and I feel like One Shot was preparing for that moment. You could see how Kid Bomba was just tanking, looking for the info. One Shot was trying to get his stacks on the dashes, but wait!
That's another flicker. They're just bleeding them out slowly. 2 flickers down, 2 more go.
And all the while, Stormy now does have that ult again. Sunset Lover as well does have the Feather airstrike, so it's definitely a resource that both teams want to bait out before they really commit for this Lord.
Yeah, because unlike SRG, they have all their flickers
before it starts making its way into the inhibitors. And now this allows SRG to actually sit right on top of the Lord. This has been pre-planned, and now with the Mountain Shocker, they reveal everybody's positions as they back away to keep on hiding. The Stolen Feather airstrike is gone. Innocent had an opportunity. Unfortunately, he was terrified. Sawa the next to fall with the help of Cramp to slow him down. This is what SRG want to do, play the war of attrition.
This kind of looks like a carrot on a stick kind of situation, where Selangor Red Giants like, hey, you see these carrot come chase after it, and every single time they group up and it's like, okay, we're just gonna kill them one by one.
Oh, did Cramp get the orange buff? He actually did!
And now he loses his flicker for it. They know that Sunset Lover doesn't have his all-feathered airstrike, maintaining the borders, holding them strong, loud form from Innocent, but doesn't get anybody. Now Sunset Lover with a stolen ult of his own tries to get involved. Yums knows that he's gonna go down, so he will buy some time. Sakai's secures the Lord. Sakai's in trouble! Hiko takes him out with a double kill, looking for a third. Cram takes out Sunset Lover. One shot finds Cram, and that's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Team Spirit.
I do not think that was worth it for one reason.
I mean, it's really lucky because if it was a second too late, I'm pretty sure that One Shot would have made it over the wall and killed him with the electrifying beats. Luckily, he got cancelled before he pushed through the halfway point of that wall mid-dash. Now the Lord is up, and both sides want everything for themselves. Sawo already gone, sown away by Innocent. Stormy has it. Oh, does he not have his Feather airstrike? Yes, he already used it earlier. Uses his Wings by Wings early, and that's going to be the Lord for the side of SRG.
Wow, Cram gave enough information for SRG to confidently go at Sawo. They did not hesitate to take him out. They knew that one member of Team Spirit was still trying to manage the opposite wave, and that there was not enough time for Team Spirit to catch up. Oh my goodness, this 5k gold lead. Team Spirit have to find a way to deal with this, but their only range is going to be that copied Feathered Airstrike, and Hiko on this Ranger.
Gideon, if anyone asks me, what's a not fun game? I would say this is one, because about Team Spirit, and I'm on this group, like, what do you guys want me to do? I can't tank, but you guys want me to catch? Every single time I try, I die. And then Watch was like, every single time I try to kill them, I die. It's kind of like the last name of Sakai's.
That's true. That is true. And now they're looking for inhibitor turrets as they crack open the top one. Feathered airstrike starts seeing his Kid Bomba loses all of his life, forcing the flicker, and Sunset Lover to throw artillery of his own. Now that the beaches of Normandy are clear, electrifying beats coming out onto Cram's side, tickling him, scratching the surface of his HP pool. But they want that mid inhibitor no matter what, and they will not accept anything less. They continue to push up forward, but they don't have ults to work with. Sunset Lover looking for an opportunity to shove them away, and SRG forced back finally.
Okay. Apparently they still have ways to actually deal with the siege by SRG. Kid Bomba didn't die there. I think that's where you could actually expect him to come in handy. Hopefully, if he doesn't get bursted down and gets to buy some time. But
he can't get out. He can't get out. Immortality purchased just in time to save Sawo's life. He was not willing to lose that flicker. Push! Make the difference.
I know my boy. He's probably grinning ear to ear. He's like, got him.
He is.
See damage.
I had to look back. He is, as a matter of fact, still grinning. And now One Shot forced to use the electrifying beats to clear off the waves, but they still have the siege minion Feathered Airstrike as well to ensure that finally they got exactly what they wanted. And they're about to open up the map even more as all inhibitors from Team Spirit has collapsed. The next fight begins. Sakai's gets out of their Sunset. The flicker! Such a weird off angle, and now they don't have an opportunity. They might turn this around yet. Sakai's thinking about turtle boating in. Nope. Decides to walk away. Lord is still available. This is the smarter pick. This is the smarter option, but they don't want to let them go. Sawo finally flickering out. The electrifying beats coming up from One Shot. Should be able to find one, but Feather Airstrike from Stormy in the off angle. It's just too much to handle. What's Hiko? Hiko the next to go as he gets blasted by Yums back into a corner.
Oh no, the minions, the minions! They'll have to take care of the minions first. Mountain Shocker committed by Sakai's.
That was super desperate. I can see it, but this is why I say this is not a fun game to play. Because every single time you think of you want to do something cool, you get punished. This is the kind of game that in rank, you will blame your teammates, but you really can't. It's just the opponents are kind of being unfair.
Yeah, I mean...
They're anti-fun.
I mean, that and also... Wait, hold on. Is one shot still... Yeah, I mean, one shot is still gone. It's a game of chicken. That's what it really is. It's whoever decides to let go first loses.
Tough, it's tough. Not even Tabo nor Kid Bomba could just decide to go in at any given moment. They have to pay attention onto the heroes that they need to protect.
I like the fact that Stormy's AFK just drinking some water.
Yeah.
Turn back to
Oh
like,
my
what is
God.
he doing right now?
Well, we got to look at the instant replay here, and Stormy's positioning here is absolutely amazing because you can see that they want to go in. Hiko dives in for Innocent. That's a Sora, right? Yes, you went for the goal lane, but your goal lane is not of same value, my guy.
Well, let's see how much value they're going to get off of this Lord. Now that they're sitting around and they get the damage reduction from this 21-minute evolved Lord. Oh, the turtle ball has been thrown off. And their airstrike finally targeting towards Kid Bomba and the rest of the wave. Winter Crown coming down with the electrifying bees. One shot finally disappears. The guys two taps him and they go straight for the bases. Sawo Sunset Lover cannot clear this wave in time.
Selangor Red Giants again coming in with a very clean game, looking a very nonchalant. And yeah, they just keep on guiding a team spirit. In a way, they're just like, I dare you.
Yeah.
I dare you to come and chase after me because you're not fighting against one. You're fighting against all of us. I got my Nakama with me. I got my amigos, my hombre.
There's not a single player from Team Spirit who could just go for the dives. That's one shot, I guess, but one shot has been shut down so much. So Stormy was...